Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going back for more. We're going to go there and back again. It's time to drop your next billion-dollar turd. Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, Season 2 is coming to Amazon. The trailer is dropping soon. And oh boy, the internet is getting all juicy for it.
Yeah, but most people are just like, why?
Why are we doing more? Because contractual obligations, and we spent $1 billion on this piece of turd, and we got to try to get our money back. And we've got Warner Brothers making a Gollum prequel movie, and we've got Embracer Group freaking out and dividing the company up into 3 parts, one of those parts being the Middle-earth part. And everybody's just looking to make some money off the corpse of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Well, maybe if you'd hire people who knew what they were doing instead of their qualifications being that they learned to speak Elvish.
I know, right? Yeah, remember, guys, the showrunners were a couple of dudes that couldn't get anywhere in Hollywood for like 10 years. And then they chummed up to J.J. Abrams. And then that's what got them the gig on the Amazon show.
No, they said what set them apart was they could speak Elvish.
No, it's because they knew J.J. Abrams.
I think it's a combination.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. And here's the thing. This show was filmed during the writer's strike, right? So they weren't even allowed to give any input. Now watch it be better than it was the first season. Watch it be better because they didn't give any input. But yeah, I think it's going to be a disaster. People are already ready for it. And yeah, they're waiting with bated breath. Now, just a reminder, it's a massive failure for Amazon. They spent all this money and only 37% of US Lord of the Rings viewers even finished the first season, but we're going to go back for more. Really stupid, but here we go. It's going to provide lots of entertainment. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
Yeah, this is coming from Fandom Wire. We'll go out to the tweet too and look at some of the reactions. It's time to drop your next billion-dollar turd. Cancel culture won't let the Rings of Power die. God, these headlines. Cancel culture won't let the Rings of Power die while anti-woke fans unleash the hounds with Season 2 trailer drop imminent. I couldn't say that with one.
There's just a lot of words there.
I can't say that with a straight face. With the second season closing in, the Rings of Power once again finds itself amidst controversy. Written by Santanu, reviewed by Angad. Are these real people?
I don't know.
Or are they bots?
Who knows?
Yeah, despite winning over fans with its eye-popping visuals, wrong.
People didn't watch it.
With many deeming it a worthy addition to the iconic franchise, wrong.
Okay.
Its naysayers accuse the show of pushing a woke agenda. Right. Because it did. We had brown hobbits that mysteriously disappeared. Do you want to explain that?
I know, it's like a genocide.
Yeah, that's not a good look. And with the trailer for Season 2 set to be unveiled soon, a similar discourse has popped up once again. I don't think these are real people. I think this is AI generated. The Rings of Power Season 2 trailer announcement opens to mixed reception. Yeah, this sounds very AI. Should we just go out? Should we just go out to the tweet?
Yeah, that's more fun.
Yeah, this is more fun. Determined to lose more money, says Jacob Airy. I know that guy. Remove Lord of the Rings from the title. The first season was unwatchable. This guy says, God to say after the train wreck of a first season, it's pretty brave of you to continue the series. I wonder how much money Amazon's lost on this so far. A lot.
Oh, and look, Tolkienverse kissing their ass as usual.
Middle-earth is back. I misread that. I thought it said Middle-earth is black. But
well, that
parts of it was. Parts of it was black, and now parts of it were black, and now it's not. It's not anymore. Finally, welcome back. This time, write your password on a piece of paper so you don't forget it. Wait, what? My favorite sitcom. Leave Tolkien's work alone. Cast these scripts into the fires. Be rid of it forever. Amazon's like, no. Look, they spent a ton of money on this. They built a ton of props for it. They're going to try to juice these hobbits.
I love this. Gee, I really hope they all episodes pass the Bechdel test.
Dang, you all popped out of nowhere. Welcome back to the internet. I think they were in hiding. I think that this show, they were not promoting it like they were the first season because it wound up being such a colossal failure.
Are they going to tell their actors to keep their damn mouths shut this time? Because last time, a big part of the reason people weren't watching it was because their actors were out there running their mouths like they usually do, telling everybody they're problematic.
Yeah. You keep saying Lord of the Rings, but the show has yet to feel like Lord of the Rings. It feels like Lord of the Rings as done by Monty Python, but not funny. The parts I've seen, some really cringy stuff. Can't be shitty. It can't be shitty than season one.
It can be more shitty, but you know.
It can't be shitty. It can be shitty. It can be very, very shitty. You have no idea the depths.
Don't
the depths of shit that we will plumb. This is blasphemy. I think that was one of the songs in Tolkien's books. The depths of shit that we will.
No,
plumb.
that is not one of the songs.
Plunder the booty. I think the dwarves.
Also, that's not
the dwarves sang that. The LGBTQ dwarves, by the way, sang that song often.
I don't think so.
Mandalango. Sounds like you're out of excuses and realize it's time to drop your next $1 billion turd. Yes, I love that. Wow. Finally, the train wreck begins, looking to break your record of over 4 million dislikes on YouTube. I must have got the wrong one. There's 4 million. Is that combined? Holy shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that trailer was older than that.
We could end homelessness with the amount of money wasted on this slop. $1 billion. They spent $1 billion.
But you cannot end homelessness, but yeah.
You could buy a couple of really nice houses for $1 billion. You aren't the Lord of the Rings on Prime. This is a very cheap knockoff. My wifey and kids loved the movies and were so happy and excited when season 1 was announced, but unfortunately it was the biggest disappointment for a show or movie in our lives. Wow. That's it. The biggest disappointment. We wanted to stop watching after the first episode, but I hoped it would get better. We couldn't even make it all the way through episode 3 and then gave up.
Yes, that ties to what you were going to talk about here, was the fact that a lot of people didn't even get through the first one.
Yeah, so it's not going well for Amazon. Again, they laid a bunch of people off in Prime in their movies and their streaming division, and a lot of people are tracing it back to Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, because it was a huge failure. Like, why the hell would you spend this much money? And it's not even...
spend it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the $1 billion was the initial investment, but I'm like, you wouldn't, and I know, I'm sure you're right that they were both greenlit ahead of time, but you should have just stopped while you were ahead.
Yeah, as of March, and this was last year. I remember this. It said, as of March, Amazon has been calling it their biggest show ever, with over 100 million people worldwide having watched the series, but streaming ratings are always nebulous, and a new report is calling the show's success into question. In the U.S., only 37% of viewers who started the show watched all... It's only 8 episodes, guys. Only 37% of viewers who started it watched all 8 episodes to completion, according to a new report from The Hollywood Reporter. The number was not shared directly from Amazon, but reportedly came from sources within the organization. Probably trying to sneak it out like, hey guys, psst, this is a massive failure. Overseas, the completion rate was a little better, 45%. Less than half of all viewers were compelled to complete the Middle-earth adventure. That is not good. That means less than half of people are going to come back for season 2. Mm-hmm. Because if they ain't even finished season 1, they're not coming back.
No.
You lost them.
No.
Yeah, Amazon didn't comment on this, but yeah, it's just not. Oh, they talked about House of the Dragon. I remember that because they were trying to pit House of the Dragon against Lord of the Rings, and House of the Dragon completely destroyed it. It attracted significantly more online conversation, according to Parrot Analytics, and it was also largely ignored by award bodies. The Lord of the Rings, House of the Dragon managed a Golden Globe. Lots of people liked House of the Dragon. A lot of people felt it redeemed. It redeemed itself. The series redeemed itself. Yeah, this is why are you doing this?
Well, we knew they were doing it. They announced it, but I just think it's just throwing more. It's like throwing good money after bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really, really, really not smart.
But everybody was kind of forgetting that the show existed. Now they were talking they were going to do 5 seasons of this shit. God.
As a shareholder, please don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I view the quotes? I can't even view the quote retweets on this one. Why not? Why can't I view the quote
By
retweets?
clicking on the wrong thing.
I probably am. There we go. All right. Oh, Mahler says, it's that time of year. I understand them hiding the bots, but there are some fiery memes in there too. Should be interesting. Critical Drinker, Sound the Horns, RIP, by the way. We're so back.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just some guy says Amazon ain't said nothing about the Rings of Power for months. WB announces Peter Jackson's return to Middle Earth. 3 days later, Amazon's like, I got your teasers, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go well for them. And I don't think Gollum's going to go well either. But here's a lot of people got tricked. They did. Everybody thought that this series tied into the Peter Jackson series, and for legal reasons, it does not. It's really expensive fan fiction. Of course, The Hobbit, like half of it was really expensive fan fiction, and Gollum is going to be really expensive fan fiction. But we had 3 good movies, right? Oh Joy, Prepare for Battle. Yeah, it's over. I mean, have you heard anything about season 3? I don't think anybody's talking about season 3. They did season 2 during the writer's strike, but I don't think anybody's talking about season 3.
I don't know. If they're smart, they won't.
If they're smart, they won't. So yeah, this is just basically one article with like 5,000 tweets. Let's go.
Yeah, basically the ones you read already. Oh, I forgot about that. We are welcome here.
You're all welcome here. God, isn't it sad? They look like they've just been like, hey, yeah, if you guys... Because here's the thing, like, do they pay attention, the actors in these shows, do they pay attention to the stuff that's going on online? Because I know a lot of people are like, well, it's my job, and I do my thing, and then I'm done, and I go home, and I don't think about it. I'm not on Twitter looking myself up. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So these guys probably had, like, their 22-year-old aides or whatever coming to them being like, did you know that there are racists and actual Nazis that are against brown hobbits? No. Yes, they're out there saying that black people shouldn't be anywhere near Middle Earth. Isn't that awful? Well, yes, it is. We've always been very inclusive. I know, right? So could you wear a shirt? Could you wear a shirt or something to show it? Yeah, we're going to snap this. Look, bigots, look. Look, you bigots. They hate you too. And that's usually not the truth. Like this, they did this with Stan Lee and Comicsgate. They dragged Stan Lee out, and they had to make this big, flowery speech, which Disney freaking used as marketing for the Eternals or something, if I remember correctly. It was really awful because it was just like a webcam thing. But they dragged him to the Marvel offices, had him give a speech about being inclusive and Marvel Comics being the world outside your window, which is always true. But they used it to attack critics of 2015, 2017 Marvel. Well, this is the shit that they do. Anyway, good news is going to be darker. They're no jokes. No jokes. It's going to be edgier and more character driven.
Wait, dark. I'll get okay.
And it's going to be a very good season, guys. It's going to be authentic as
dirty.
possible.
A little more dirty.
A little more dirty, I guess. Yeah, people complained that it looked too clean. They're going to make it as authentic as possible without any of the actual Tolkien scholars that they've fired. We're going to make it as
authentic as possible but we just made it up.
Twists and turns. I can't wait. I can't wait for all the twists and turns.
I can't wait to not watch it.
I can't wait to not watch it either. So we're going to wrap this up. Yep. I forgot it existed. There we go, guys. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
Bye.